My name is James. This is Joffrey, and this piece is called Star-Crossed Lovers. Well, she and I were not exactly star-crossed lovers. As a matter of fact, I suspect the only reason we ever got together in the first place was because of a tear in the space-time fabric in late 2013 that also caused the horrific union of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West and reignited a bloody civil conflict in northeastern Myanmar. The relationship gods tried to set the course right in the form of the reemergence of your ex-boyfriend and that sexy barista finally reciprocating a little bit of interest. But once those failed, the powers that be decided instead to curse us by allowing us to stay together. Puma, when you and I were together, it was almost as if we were the only two beings in all of existence, and everything and everyone else was just scenery. You were an invading force I was happy to have roll your tanks down my city streets. And when we made love, our bodies harmonized. Your taste sweetened my mouth. Your sweat anointed my skin. Your moans echoed in my ears. But when we were at odds, it was a Mexican standoff. Your word shanks made me bleed insecurity from my face to my feet. And I was forced to act out your dramatic little scenes in front of the gawking audience of our neighbors, my parents, in the dining area off of Chick-fil-A 183. And one day, that volcanic fervor we were erupting was too much. And it broke the levees that had been holding back the resentment, anger, and mistrust that had been there for a long time, flooding our relationship. I tried to cast apologetic flotation devices, lifelines of reconciliation, but it was too little, too late, and what we once had drowned. I wish I could throw my feelings for you from my heart as easily as you threw my clothes from your balcony. I wish that I could get you out as easily as you screamed for me to get the fuck to when I was sitting on your couch. I flop on my bed like a fish in the grass, going through withdrawals, going back and forth between hating and loving you, between wanting you back so badly and wanting you to have never been here so badly. I focus on the bad times, but they remind me of the good times. And then that brings me back to the bad times. And so I've resolved to build a furnace in my mind, and I will indiscriminately chuck memories of you into it. The night we snuck into the museum, the Notre Dame football games, the trips to your hometown, they're all going in. They're all going in without abandon, and I can't wait until the day I can walk up to you and say, "Hi, I'm James. It's nice to meet you," because you'll become a stranger once again to me. They say it's better to have loved than lost. They say you have to love like it's never gonna hurt. And I know I'm still a young man with a lot of life left to experience and endure, but in this moment, in this present time, I don't mean to sound like an asshole, but I wish that fate had never brought you to me. Thank you all. So I know we already said thanks, but we can give it up one more time for public poetry. This was a really fun event. I know that Lueva had a great time, and RJ and Joe Bird and Spike and Joffrey, I can attest, we had a really good time. This is a great experience. I love the collaboration. I think the collaboration was probably one of the best parts of this. And we wanted to give you guys an experience, a chance to experience some of this collaboration. And so what we're gonna do, Joffrey and I, are gonna ask you guys, just give us some random words. The more creative, the better, and we're gonna improvise a piece right for you here on the spot. So go ahead and just call out some words. Spaceship, inoculate. What was it? Confessing. That, like, people have been saying that one a lot lately. What? Can I get a definition of that word? I haven't had a chance to Google. Whatever you want it to mean. Sounds good to me. So wait, one more time. Spaceship, inoculate, and confessing. We'll throw in some flabbergastiness if we get to it. Now I've been around the world, a lot of things that I've seen. Kinda like confessing, cause I don't know what it means. I kinda feel everything I see is an illusion. That's why I live my life in a state of confusion. That's right, I'm really crazy. Things I might miss when I try to think about that and about this. Cause life is a mural that I'm trying to decipher. I ever meet a nice girl, swear I'm gonna wife her. But I've never met one, mixed up like a blender. Even though I spend every day and night on Tinder, swiping right and left, trying to meet somebody great, but I can't meet a girl who's down to inoculate me and the body I provide until I meet a nice girl to come inside. That's right, a nice lady who can sway her hips and drives a van that looks like a spaceship. But I try to find things, confusion can't get off me, but there's no soundtrack to life. There ain't no Joffrey. No, all I got is my tunes on my iPhone and mixed up emotions swirl like a cyclone. That's right, and it keeps on spinning, and I always try to go back to the beginning, and I try to go out each and every night, find a lady with the passion of RJ Wright, but I can't do it. And I try and win when I try to strum like Joe Bird's violin. It's like a lion den. This existence that I face, I think about the mistakes that I erase. So you know about life, it gets too hard. So I just come here and get drunk at Rudd Yards. There you go. One more time for Joffrey on the bass, y'all.